Greetings and salutations, my prayers, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Oh, that's broken. Oh, fun. That preview's broken now. And it's back. Fantastic. Last time, we caught up with what the Xianqiao delegate is doing. General Yao Gui has, she sent Fugue as a stand-in for Blade. So Wolf. Okay, let's see. Yeah, General Yao Gui sent Fugue, or Ting Yun, as a stand-in for Blade, who the Synwave Syndicate wanted to hire to as like a publicity stunt. And let's see what else happened. And Yao Gui forced the mask of elation onto Sunday, who got a Raven mask or Crow mask. So figuring out what to do with Sparkly or Sparksy. We're trying to meet up with Sparkle in the Tavern of Fools, or the Tavern at the World End. Oh, we also became a magazine publisher? Anyways, here's your 15 minutes of fame. Dan Hong and Sunday made some new discoveries too. Himiko asked them to meet up at Dovebrook District before heading to the tavern. Discuss the next steps with your companions.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions. I'll leave March and Mr. Yang in your care.
About Blade.
Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this world. From everything we've seen, this mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance.
I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron hunters' schemes. Whatever happens this time, I hope it won't put any of you in danger. I'll do my best to make sure of that.
About March and Walt.
What? Those two are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teacher? And the security officers are turning a blind eye to all this? Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who knows what Sparksy is plotting. The longer we delay, the worse it could get. Better to rescue them as soon as possible. The Phantasmoon Games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of this place? Why would AHA promote such a game?
That was funny. Don't worry, I'm here with you.
Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Mask of elation can reflect the shape of one's soul.
Sonny, can I take a look at the mask?
Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes.
Don't get too carried away now.
Don't worry. I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony.
Will we become enemies?
There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasmoon Games have to fight each other, right? On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts?
What's the deal with this mask anyway?
After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy.
Sunday will now embark on the path of elation.
That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
My controller freaked out apparently.
Greetings, Benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night.
Again, it's been a while. How are things these days? You seem busy.
Thank you for your concern. I'm doing well. Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, Benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me.
What kind of person is Madame Yao?
Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals.
How's Madame Yao treating you?
I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, Benefactor. Being around Madame Yao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time. Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner? But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary?
I'll drop by to see you when I get a chance.
Don't go back on your word, Benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat.
Oh.
Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy.
So how do we get into the tavern?
When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
The riddlers again. That rhymes worse than what Rappa comes up with.
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
A long time ago, you scoffed to yourself. Who even remembers after all this time? But you do remember. When Sparkle first met you, she told you a riddle.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantus moon.
Oh.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
By watching the sky reflected in water.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook.
Medical disputes on the ship of fools. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantom moon when gazing at the sky. Sparkle left behind this riddle as a hint to the tavern's location. Looks like the entrance to the world's end won't be so easy to find.
Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dovebrook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream. Looking at Dovebrook's scenery. Memories from my student days just come flooding back.
Even those student days. Tell me, I want to hear all about it.
They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dovebrook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets. The people who fell into the Dovebrook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday.
Himiko, new master. A thug falling into the water. What a scene. Himiko, the new master.
Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went. In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dovebrook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
Looks good.
Supplies on the streets recently. Watch
Huh.
According to the business card, the tavern is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters.
Reflection in the water. In Interplanetary Jump, there are special water surfaces. Some special imaginae, such as platforms with eyes, will appear in the water's reflection, where Trailblazemon can stand on and use them to explore more areas.
Let's check the other side of the river.
Ask the drunkard by the road. What?
Now the new Civic Order Act. To everyone watching this stream,
Hello.
hey folks, have y'all heard the joke about the Dovebrook?
Come on, tell us.
One day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dovebrook blocked his path. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me. A voice from the Dovebrook replied, "There's a pedestal of light upon the water. Step on it and you can cross." The criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. Guess how the Dovebrook answered him. The Dovebrook said, "You're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal?"
What are you even talking about? What are you implying? That's such a dry joke.
It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern? Maybe if we find the fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
Sparkle's riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantom moon when gazing at the sky. We've gazed at the sky already, so next...
We go find where the Phantasmoon is.
From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here. It does look strange in the water. If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on. Let's take a closer look at this strange moon.
Alright, step into the reflection in the water. Or do this.
Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection.
More no ghost, guys. Forget fool fishing by the river. Actors from beyond the sky once sang. An old friend returned to fish out the moon's reflection in the water. Sing your song, walk your path, nameless traveler. We arrived, dear customer.
Looks
Interesting.
like the fools are guarding the moon's shadow tight. Find the switch and blast through the obstruction. Shatter the moon lock, and we're one step closer to the tavern. Let's try again. Something's back there. Is that a key?
Nah, what key looks that?
The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change.
Wait, are we sideways?
Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
This probably isn't good for anyone, but I'll keep it in case. Coins! So many coins!
Deja vu. If we follow this path ahead, we should reach the tavern.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
Welcome. Please laugh to your heart's content.
Cool picture. Get that joke for me, ooh.
So this is the World's End Tavern.
No, no, no. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken. Like a single grape on a great bunch, this is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular lounge.
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but
Asheville.
who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it? If you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it.
He's not wrong.
Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news.
Nice to meet you. What raccoon? I'm the galactic baseballer.
Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
Really? From the Express?
You're not so freaking way enthusiast, are you?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have the sense of humor? Can I get your autograph?
Sorry, a song with my foot. I'll never wash it again.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Oh, well, if it isn't Little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better, no?
Man, Sparkle's scary. What did he do to him? He's still alive? Did he just say your joke?
Don't take an idiot's words too seriously. Unless you want to join them. Alright. Now, I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
Please laugh to your heart's content.
Should we be... Oh. The staggering fool lies completely quiet on the ground. Compared to before, he's become small and thin, and a size perfect for carrying around.
Give me the same old. Some dry jokes. Shake it.
I'm still underage. I can't touch the terrible jokes.
So no adult jokes.
Alright, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
I'm underage. A glass of water, please. Give me the strongest and most hardcore drink you've got. No thanks. I like to stay sober. Let's cut to the chase. Give me the strongest and most hardcore drink you've got.
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find anything on Sparksy?
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparksy. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
That crap.
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
She wants to turn everyone into monkeys? She wants to turn everyone into fools? She wants to undercut Dr. Primus' business?
Close enough. The so-called Sparksicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Knowing that isn't enough, what type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Let's move. Stay close.
I am the one who knocks.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me. By the way, hate to ask, you're not aha themselves, are you?
No, that's right. I am aha. What does that have any? What does that have to do with anything? That's right. I am aha.
No, you're not aha. You got that smooth talker air, but you're not. If you were aha, a wave of your hand would cure my melancholy. You can't do that, can you?
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they are welcome. See that? The fools put up a sign over there. Aha! And morning actors stay clear from the door. Stay clear!
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the Pact of Elation.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha, and none is a morning actor.
I might be a morning actor.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? It's not someone else pretending to be Sparkle. I can't tell, and I don't care. Listen up, gray-haired lad. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've been waiting for the one joke that can cure my melancholy. Now, amuse me.
You let out a deep sigh. Looks like you'll have to show them what you're made of. A joke.
And then?
I said it. A joke.
The door fell silent for a moment.
Oh, poor child. A bad joke is more pitiful than melancholy.
Want a joke? No way.
What?
Didn't catch it? No joke, Mr. Doorway? Or there's no way I'll tell a joke. Interpret as you like. Achievillia buff, I can't believe I've come to explaining jokes to a door.
The door fell silent for a moment. Struck by your terrible joke, it suddenly burst into a terrifying laugh, like being hit by a barrage of machine gun fire, before falling into a deathly silence. Be adorable and open the door now. It's just a door. What a lame joke collector. Maybe there's some uninspired stand-up comedian hiding behind it, stealing inspiration from everyone who walks through. Door won't open? Well, that's not adorable.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna break you open.
Oh. Well, I think we all know what I should do here. It was only appropriate.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, a fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the Nameless from the Astral Express.
Ah, Costide. You owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hong. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? It sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hong? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment? No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Don can mean red. So Don Hong is the lady with red hair, right?
Ah, your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these 3 is Don Hung. Oh, do you even watch the news?
No.
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Huh.
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Don Hung's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work, Mr. N. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
Sparksy took several items Sparkle had stashed in the tavern, including a canister of Memeg virus, which explains how Sparksy managed to control Graphia Academy. And the upcoming SparksyCon is most likely just a front to spread the Mememic virus. To correct this case, we need to dig deeper into Sparksy's plan and movements. Better comb through the tavern for any clues about Sparksy.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep, you know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
Collection.
Oh man, the dance ball down here.
Where's this?
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star. The heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body.
Let's start.
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the Phantom moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real eye-opener. Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the blue star with a steel frame around it, and seal it inside the world in canvas.
Doesn't the drinksmith care about this nonsense? Can't Aha take care of this place? No, I know it's not happening. Doesn't the drinksmith care about this nonsense?
You know how the masked fools are. Spiking drinks with hot sauce and tossing firecrackers down the toilet. Being a drinksmith is a tough gig. No one volunteers. Since Braji vanished, the fools have been drawing lots to take turns as temporary drinksmiths.
This fool you're talking about. It wouldn't happen to be Sparksy, would it?
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparksy was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see it for yourself.
Tavern declarations. Oh, the toy instrument seems to be vibrating. Press around right corner to enter the performance interface.
Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
This is the Masked Fool's marvelous tool. Play a melody with it, and something magical will happen. Try this. Up, up, down. Okay. Oh.
The steel frame actually opened.
Bizarre melody. During interplayer jump gameplay, players can open the bizarre melody at any time and perform. If the performance matches the score, unexpected effects will be triggered, and the score will be automatically collected into music scores collected. Players can perform using 8 directional buttons in the interface, or pressing music scores collected to view the scores collected in-game and quickly play them. In the world affected by interplayer jump, there are hidden scores composed of special sequences that you'll need to discover through various means. Whether or not you actually find the scores in-game, you can trigger their effects as long as you play these special scores correctly within Bizarre Melody.
The Wisp-Bay here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Other word.
Please laugh. He'll do anything to get you to laugh.
Ah!
So many sinks? Why bring us here?
Ow. Sampo.
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
Wait, isn't this just a bathroom? Golden throne? Phew, it doesn't smell as bad as I imagined.
Of course! This is just a place where everyone comes to let off some steam. Well, if it isn't my old friend! Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy. And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 buddy to the tavern for a drink?
Yeah, but it was you! I knew I'd find you here.
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? That's kinda harsh, bro. Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Have they met?
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparksy left behind.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Here? They got worries? Don't make these kind of jokes.
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy.
You don't?
Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go. That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparksy's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. Huh? What's wrong, ma'am? You don't look so hot.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill. Sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions.
But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparksy was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
With so many toilets, where do we start?
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Bro, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course it works. Don't you trust your old pal, Sempo?
Interesting. Violent splashing sounds came from the bucket, as if human warriors were about to burst forth. Suddenly, something emerged from the sewer. Is this what's bothering Sparksy?
Watch out, bro! Must be some weird thing a fool dumped into the sewers, huh?
Wish irresponsible exorcist did this! The tavern sewer system is not a dump.
Okay, I guess he goes to.
The remedy is before me.
I have something for you.
This mortals watch over you and guide you on your path.
You won't get away.
Not a bad idea. I choose you. My purpose.
I do not remember what build I gave him go.
You'll overcome the thorns. Torment and doubt farewell.
Guys, not a good one.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
The hell? Where go? I was expecting a toilet to run away.
Give me a glass of today's bad taste joke.
It's not great. Yeah, no, I have great specs on here. Not even breaking 4K attack. Yeah, crit damage is only 100. I thought the crit damage was only 100. Violent splashing sounds came from the bucket, as if human warriors were about to burst forth. Suddenly, something emerged from the sewer. Come forth, Sparksy's worries.
What? That doesn't seem like something she'd be worried about.
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, thought I'd go down in a blaze of glory if I got caught. What the heck is going on with this place? Have the masked fools really fallen this far?
You are...
Me? I'm a mourning actor. Isn't it obvious?
Oh. Not in the least. What exactly makes you mourning?
Can't you tell? I'm very sad right now. Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning actors, I painstakingly snuck in here to reveal to them the truth that destiny is eternally sorrowful.
You pulled it off?
I failed. I smashed every obstacle during the infiltration, only for the outcome to smash me. Yesterday, I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true identity to everyone and told them a tragic tale, bracing myself for their harshest punishment and farthest exile. But these fools kept whistling from below, and some bought me several rounds. Someone even came up on stage to hug me, praising me as the unprecedented masked fool. This is utterly humiliating.
Taste joke. Cheers to your tragedy.
Alright, I guess this was the right one. You draw near the throne that is radiating an aura of supreme power. It is unquestionably made of solid gold. Every atom that makes it up came from neutron stars, star collisions, and supernova bursts. Yet the masked fools forged these precious tears of the stars into vessels to hold human worries. Perhaps, in their eyes, this was their way of playing a cosmic joke. You know the problem. Compared to the towering throne, you're way too small to reach and dip the drill bit into the water.
Sampo? How did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Lost it again. Shooting ability upgrade. An item in interplanar jump that transforms the arrow shots in bow form to plungers for the duration of that interplanar jump run. Plungers can attach to the sides of certain platforms and will move along with them. Its original bow and arrow effects remain unchanged. Cool. Trailblaze Mondre Evolve 2!
What's this? A plunger?
Yeah, this is trippy. I feel like this is a reference to something. The Golden Throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're generally afraid you might slip and fall right into it. You forcefully thrust the drill bit into the toilet. Suddenly, the toilet starts gushing water violently, and something emerges from the drain. Come out, Sparksy's worries.
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparksicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparksicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles. They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparksy hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasm Games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
By brainwashing them?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparksy. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now, that moment has come. Sparksicon will turn every spectator into me!
Huh.
For reals? She plans to use a memetic virus to turn everyone into herself?
Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
Yeah?
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers!
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? Oh, I can't even force a smile.
This is so elating.
Bro, what part of this is elating?
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet? Contrary to popular belief, the masters at the Phantasm Games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inter-Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
What? Would a bunch of worries even recognize us? Are you really just a bundle of worries? Yeah, would a bundle of worries even recognize us? What's going on here?
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her.
Even played.
Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express Cruise derailment at Sparksicon! I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Oh. Wait. Where are we?
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. They insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes they found online, saying they were absolutely hilarious. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
Do not let this moment slip away. Mountains roll, rockets! Guys!
Wanted to doubt their... Well,
Perhaps
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I need a skill point.
Barely felt it.
Not a bad idea. I choose you.
Oh my god!
Island dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
You won't get away.
We have the edge.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me.
This mortal.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols, we'd never even heard of them. Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home, only to find home isn't where it used to be.
Either way, this definitely is not elation.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stashed dangerous things like memetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a memetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
You aren't coming with us?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
Fatal joke? What kind of place is that?
Maybe some kind of hospital.
Gotta be some kind of. Oh, I think TL less than I thought. Whoa!
This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze after all.
I feel like that wasn't explained. Plunger.
Man, I really wish we had one of these light orbs on the Express.
Whee!
Attention patients, please.
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults. For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
Hey, so there aren't any real doctors here?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
Fair enough.
Attention patients, please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you. Would Dr. Hartman from Plastic Surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from Mental Health Care, please report to exam room 1. We're 1 player short for cards. Thank you.
Wait, don't we know that guy?
Is this a theater or a hospital?
It can be both.
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Mr. Akavilli?
Here.
Mr. Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
Okay.
They called you by name, Mr. Akavilli? You might as well go take a look.
Medical record full wish.
I'm extra sick, and I'll spread it to everyone I see.
Okay.
Looks good.
Oh, that's good to know.
Attention all
Huh.
doctors and patients.
Well then.
Do not believe any information from this broadcast. I repeat, do not believe any information from this broadcast.
Wait. What?
So funny, and you're not funny.
Mr. David Day in Ward 4, please complete your discharge procedures as soon as possible. Your appetite has exceeded hospital capacity. We're begging you.
You're finally back, Akivilli. I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Who are you?
I'm your presiding physician. Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there. Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But, just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, everyone who comes here says they're perfectly healthy.
They have a laughing animation.
I've seen
I didn't use that.
so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users. The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Cool.
The medical records are in the room.
Attention patients.
Is this Dual-Mention City? How is that possible?
The tavern's spatial structure is bizarre to begin with. It's not that strange to see Dual-Mention City here.
That's my hearing. You casually browse through the documents on your computer desktop. Finding those unarchived medical records are a real parade of characters. A patient claims to be Enna incarnate, and those who give them a thumbs up are blessed past drivers of the order. The next record is even more absurd. The patient claims that he is Enna, and that the person who claims to be Enna is actually Yao Shi, who has gone mad. Next page. The patient searches everywhere for the spacebar, believing that their system lacks a jump function. Next page. Medical record Yao Guang. Name Yao Guang. Sex female. Homeland Yu Chui. Species humanoid. Category celestial subspecies. Department temporal department. Chief complaint. The patient suffers from an unusual chronological disease. The disease has lasted for 30 years and causes skips of space-time induced misplacement. I knew it! It was space folding on itself. The disease has temporarily been dubbed temporal dislocation. Present illness. 30 years ago, the patient experienced an accident in an extrapolation array, leading to symptoms of temporal displacement. No similar cases have been reported to date. During episodes, the patient unconsciously deviates from their current space-time coordinates, leaping through the space-time continuum and reappearing at incorrect temporal points. According to previous diagnostic records, temporal displacement ranges from approximately 1 to 12 hours, accompanied by spatial displacement within a radius of 15 kilometers. The cause of the episodes remain unknowns, and the pattern of occurrence is still unclear, though there is a suspected increase of frequency. History: infant lifespan is in a stable state, with no risk of becoming Marstruck. Follow-up report: the patient is in good spirits, with stable breathing, clear speech, and normal physical condition. there is no trend of disease progression. After wearing the Nexus Sapientia, the frequency of displacement episodes hasn't decreased. The patient's self-awareness remains uninterrupted during temporal leaps, and brain functions remains highly active post-displacement, suggesting a possible maintained connection with the space-time structure of the Deca light reflection barrier. Following displacement episodes, the patient exhibits a temporary decrease in blood pressure and blood sugar. Cardiopulmonary function and bone density remain unaffected by space-time displacement. Prescription: carry sugar pills and ensure regular intake of sugar. Attached is a long-term sleeve permit. Declaration rejected by the patient. Treatment: schedule a visit to the clinic upon feeling unwell.
No way. Are these General Yao Guang's medical records?
You instinctively look away. Some things are better left unknown.
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
Sparksy virus cases and treatment plans. Affected by the supplicant Sparksy, the Sparksy virus is spreading outward from Graphia Academy to surrounding areas. The Department of Aberration Defense has activated the Phantasmoon Games Emergency Response Plan, established quarantine zones, and is providing targeted treatment to infected civilians. Based on infection vectors, several preliminary treatment protocols have been established. All Academy memetic treatment facilities are advised to reference these protocols when receiving patients. Details are outlined below. To ensure the safety of medical personnel, this report has been treated with memetic scrubbing procedures and is safe to use. Text-based transmission. Infection vector and symptoms. The Sparksy virus possesses the ability to spread through written text. Upon viewing and comprehending the virus-laden text, the memetic agent infiltrates the patient's self-awareness, causing them to continuously repeat phrases such as "I love Sparksicle" and "I want to become Sparksicle." The condition worsens with each repetition, gradually transforming their self-awareness into that of Sparksicle. It should be noted that patients infected via text are highly likely to have been exposed to compounded infection from both auditory and visual memetic vectors. Soundproofing measures must be strictly implemented during treatment. Treatment plan. Immediately isolate the patient to prevent secondary exposure to the memetic virus. All treatment equipment must be disconnected from the network after memetic decontamination. Then, following standard prescription procedures for textual memes, inject the patient with massive amounts of redundant, harmless information to dilute and overwrite the Sparksy virus in the patient's cognition. Text frequency should be maintained between 22 and 26 characters per second, with each treatment session controlled within half system errors. Audio transmission. Infection method and symptoms. The least harmful variant with distinct phrase differentiation. In Phase 1, after hearing specific trigger words, Sparksicle invades the auditory system, replacing all information the patient hears with Sparksicle. In Phase 2, all sounds produced by the patient are replaced with Sparksicle, and they become contagious. The transmission method at this phase is extremely covert. For example, patients will hide Sparksicle within fragmented speech, using patterns like, "Hey, what should we have for dinner tonight? How about spaghetti and meatballs with Ixicle sauce?" Please exercise extreme caution. Treatment plan. Expose the patient to high noise environments. This will continuously disrupt the normal functioning of their auditory organs. No need to worry about damage to the patient. We've imported advanced medical equipment from the International Peace Corporation. There won't be any permanent residual damage. Then, the correction device will be used to control the patient's vocal organs and force them to read the Intellitron Basic Emotion Test and explain the rules until the patient is free from the memetic influence. Visual transmission. Infection pathways and symptoms. High-risk infection type. When the patient is exposed to patterns containing the Sparksy virus on the network, their cognition will rapidly become affected. Memes will cover their visual senses, causing the patient to perceive all faces as Sparksy, and their own face will shift into being Sparksy. Additionally, there are also extremely dangerous infected individuals who will sport Sparksy on the surface of their retinas, and anyone they gaze upon will become infected. Treatment plan. Enclose the patient in a dark room and separate them from direct visual contact. Use counter-mimetic images provided by the IPC to train patients with visual functions to precisely remove the mimetic virus engraved in their visual system. Currently, the Sparksy virus continues to spread with potential for mimetic mutation. If any unusual situations are discovered, report them immediately to the Department of Aberration Defense. Do not attempt to handle it on your own.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping Patient Zero face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
Huh?
Wait, are we Patient Zero?
What's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle, please wait in this room until the consultation's complete.
Sparkle, you're back!
Huh.
You seem happy.
Is it really happy?
Yeah, I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream! To cry, to shout! I just want to devour you all!
Uh-oh.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
Will it repeat?
Come on, let me eat you! I'll swallow you whole!
Okay.
Sparkle, do you still remember me? More people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll mask.
The Sparkle Roll?
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside? Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
Please, put on all the masks. Even if you don't have that many faces.
Let's go on the left.
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me?
What illness do you have?
I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
What kind of disease is Fool?
A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I expelled this malignant growth from my body.
You're just a tool I discarded.
No. I don't want Sparkle to grow out of me again.
Huh. Her character trailer is, a lot more telling than... Well, I think we all kind of figured it out. I guess it's more literal than we expected.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving. But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
Is Sparksy also one of your Fool's masks?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long. Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparksy and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Doctor, do you have a way to stop her?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes? Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
It was a trap.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparksy, I can't say for sure. During SparksyCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite. Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here? Gray hair. Ma'am, navigator. A little help? You need me! I can help you defeat Sparksy! Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here? Gray hair. Ma'am, navigator. A little help? You need me!
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparksy all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny crafted by our own hands. It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of masking one's face. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes, and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am. Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right? You're not actually going to press it, right?
What? No.
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Don't press the button, press the button. Frankly, mashing buttons. I gotta go for frankly mashing buttons.
Hey! Gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button earlier while no one watched. It was a test, and you failed.
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right? If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparksicon.
What's with this applause?
Have we been watched the whole time?
Bravo!
That's hilarious! So, is it time for the combat sequence now?
Wait, what?
Miss Sparkle lives to fight another day. That's hilarious!
Ah. Hey, it's Jun Lee. That's weird.
So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
It can be both.
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparksy. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
What's that? Why would you go against yourself?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes. On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time.
Vita.
I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
When will I be able to see this and not laugh?
This is a stage where no one can predict the jokes.
Your tolerance for jokes is way too low.
Meep boop, Frontline reporter bringing fresh intel. This is bad news. Something weird is happening to all the students in the school. This Frebo thinks I'm getting infected too. I can't breathe. Oh. Anything unusual? Have you seen a student with pink hair? Have you seen a male teacher wearing glasses? I haven't. Something's not right. They're taking down the wave mural from the school. Beep beep. Detecting movement heading toward this Frebo position. Do remember my contributions to the collab president. Talk later. Oh yeah, send that slide.
From the school.
The undercover journalist didn't find the hostages. The undercover journalist discovered something unusual.
The Furbo journalist couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparksy taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparksy is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
This tavern is huge.
It's alright. I just wish there were more fun spots around here.
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
I don't want to collect these coins. I don't think they're actually useful for anything. Or I actually don't need that many. Oh, nice games. How normal. Raggy's resignation letter. Huh.
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you? Oh, it's Mr. Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
You sure know quite a few fools.
I really do.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himeko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
Are you trying to advertise to thieves or what? That line sounds familiar.
I picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you? I'll admit it's catchy. That's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Wow. That's huge.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Well, your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Gio, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about this thing.
Oh, that thing. This glorious thing.
What's this?
Whoa. That's one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Is this a stellar jade? How beautiful it is. Wait. Why is it so huge? No. I must investigate this stellar jade immediately. So that's what it looked like in 3D. Stellar jade. There are many theories about where these gems came from. Some say they're light that cooled and crystallized after the primordial universe took shape. Others claim that the crystallized essence of ancient leviathans formed over billions of years. Without doubt, its mesmerizing beauty could be traded for everything in this universe: material pleasures, light codes of the garden, ancient relics, and devotion of others. There's such a huge one right in front of you, big enough to drive everyone crazy. That's right, you want it. You really want it. You're about to go into a frenzy. Yes.
Kid, wake up.
Huh?
This rock is dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll smash it with one swing.
You got it. Smash every last one and bring them all back.
apparently it's only 60.
Stellar Jade is the perfect bait for catching the nameless.
Damn it, she knows me so well.
How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized Stellar Jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say?
Uh-oh.
And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before Sparkle begins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now.
Uh-oh.
Game over! My anti-sparkle weapon has turned into a failed science project!
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Trust me. We can do anything!
Oh, I did not expect them to have to get charged that much.
Time for an overhaul.
Serenity is before me.
I'm on it.
Raise the new end.
Dragons soaring above the lands.
This is permanent!
My strength isn't what it was.
Moment in doubt, farewell.
I have something for you.
This mortal form.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Huh.
You won't get away.
Geo!
Ooh.
Security here is an absolute mess!
That's not good.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just
Oh, that's real bad.
in my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation. This is the worst day ever.
A correction. Miss Sparkle's worst day
So far. Yes.
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
We gotta
Don't get me
get out
wrong.
this fast.
I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses.
You'd be surprised.
I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia Academy.
As expected of Himiko. You have a backup plan?
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparksy is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparksy went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse
getting real
the
bad now.
infection she spread. That's why Sparksy wanted to hide the mural.
So the solution lies within the school? Maybe we can ask Dan Hung to use a cloud hymn.
The waves on the painting aren't physical water. Only those versed in the art of imagenesis can control them. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparksy's movements.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Bliss Star Light Orb.
We don't have time to wait. And what is that place?
For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
Huh. Oh, now you're normal. That was weird.
But this doesn't look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old Geo open a shortcut.
Beep boop, present. We've got another situation here. Got any new intel? After that, me and Lei ordered students to take down the wave mural. This furbo has been keeping close watch. Beep beep, found it. Where they're keeping it? This is just one of them. I'll keep at it and find the rest. Holy for bully! The Lei seems to pass by me. My fate is sealed. All for the president. Furbo? Of course it's not okay. Saying a spy to infiltrate this place. Saying a spy to infiltrate this place. Nameless, you've got some tricks up your sleeve, huh? However, you're running low on both time and odds. I'm kind of finish you. Pick up the pace. Don't keep me waiting in suspense.
Oh, darn it.
They found something else at the school?
The undercover journalist got caught.
We need to pick up the pace.
To stop SparksyCon, we need to find a way to resist and eliminate the meg infection spread by Sparksy. Giovanni suggested we check out the light orbs in Bliss Star before heading into battle. I wonder what goodies we'll find.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Wasn't Aha banned from entering?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them.
Loopholes.
Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to Aha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame! I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open? Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool
Sorry for your loss. A fool who has lost her mask.
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey! That's way too harsh. I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
Oh. I thought I was implying Himiko was the asshole. Okay. Fair enough. Interesting. Whee!
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes. Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it all. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
So, how do we get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned? Will it tell us what to do?
Just stick your hand in there.
Of course.
It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
Reach your hand there. With trembling unease, you reach into the gaping fissure. Just pretend it's like the mouth of the Amphorian Virax Leo. You keep telling yourself.
Akivili, have mercy. In Akivili's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Your hand seems to plunge into a soft, swirling fluid, and a bizarre monkey screech echoes in your ear, remind you of an ominous story about wishmaking. Then you sense that you've touched something. Let me feel around. Angular and blocky, it hurts to hold, with a slight stinging sensation, like stepping on a small toy part hidden. Oh.
Is this?
Huh? What's this?
You know for sure you've seen this thing before. Right there in Pankuni. The extraordinary experience of fighting alongside the dazzling ninja, aka Rappa, against that evil Osaru evil ninja, flashed through your mind. The answer, like a banana hanging in the sky, compels you to reveal its origin. That banana, I've seen it before. It's a Memeg virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered. But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
We make everyone ninjas. fight virus with virus to grant temporary immunity.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparksy virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparksy. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, well, that changes things. And this banana serves exactly that purpose, to buy us some time to resist. The elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right, let's move.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely unaware that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world!
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I got to do something right. Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless passing through.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, bro! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
So, who was that just now? Didn't you leave already? When push comes to shove, Sampo's the one we can count on.
Good old Sempo came through with top-notch service, saving your lives in the nick of time.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us back to the city the quickest?
You don't even need to ask when it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern. You won't find anyone who can match old Sempo.
Then lead the way.
Meanwhile, somewhere in Dimension City.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't?
Oh.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
Interesting.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority?
Honkai energy.
In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Yuchua, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
Oh, interesting.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchua's general, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in plain Arcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
Oh.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation. Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this realm.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation. Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fang Hu was back then?
You got that right. 30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fang Hu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fanghu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my junior soarer's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Pier telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloud Pier telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, your junior soarer.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fanghu, going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Pier telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall?
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope. We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fanghu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future. Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence, gazing out. They saw stars turning coldly, like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look. As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparksy, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparksyCon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparksy have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Hey, Senior, you can't joke about that! Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared!
Wait, Sunday and I guess
Although
us?
none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in plain Arcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparksyCon as special guests!
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants, or a head-to-head showcase between 2 famed contenders?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now.
Wait, no, the bars. Shit.
Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl.
SparksyCon is about to begin! This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
That woman has Miss Sparksy's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparksy's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
We shall become Miss Sparksy!
We offer everything to Miss Sparksy. Sparksicle! 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 Sparksicle!
Ugh, my eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparksy shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparksy, or rather Sparkle faces before we can get very far.
It's time to take out my banana.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey? Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on, banana.
Remember the plan we made at the tavern.
Banana, 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 banana.
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparksy hid, then use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana over. I mean, wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
Fruit of the gods. Alright, I think it's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna call it now here. So, thank you everyone who joined me today, and I'll see you all next time. Banana, 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 banana. Uh-oh. Banana, banana.